Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our very first semi-final. My name is Nick Dyson, and I am the CEO and founder of Future Anything, and I am super pumped to kick off our 2025 national semi-finals. This year, we have had 600 applications, and somehow our judges have whittled these down to the top 40 teams that are pitching across 8 one-hour events today and Thursday. It's going to be amazing. I'm so thrilled that you're here. To kick off, I just want to acknowledge the traditional owners on the land in which we live, work, play, learn and create. I don't know about you, but when I look at this map of Australia, what I think about is the fact that our First Nations people were our first innovators, our first entrepreneurs, our first creators. Future Anything is headquartered in Meanjin on Yagara and Turrbal land, but we're super thrilled to work with over 300 schools all across Australia and New Zealand. And in thinking about our First Nations people being our first innovators and our first creators, I want to show you a little invention. Now, I'd love for you to just have a quick look at this and think about what problem do you think this invention solved? Now, if you're familiar with the ingenious First Nations technology, you'll know that this is a woomera, which was a device that our First Nations people developed where they hook the spear into the woomera in order to help the spear to go further. It's basically like a giant chucket that you use for your dog to make the ball go further. So the ingeniousness of physics in order to solve like a really complex challenge, which is how do we stay further away from the animals that we're hunting so as not to scare them or spook them whilst we're actually, trying to catch food. And so when we think about the work that we're going to see today from all of the young people that we have pitching, we're coming back to kind of the origins of, 60,000 years of innovation and entrepreneurship, which is people on this land looking around and noticing problems and then having the courage and bravery to solve those challenges. So today, we want to make sure that you're sharing our genius young people's ideas. So if you've got the Facebook or the Instagram or the LinkedIn, do feel free to take a cool snap and share that you are joining us today. As I said, we've got 8 events across the 2 days. So join us for a little time or join us for a long time. We'd love to see you here. Now, what are we going to see today? Our Activate program, which is our flagship program, sees about 9,000 young people from 90 schools tackle kind of a different type of mission across all of our schools, but it comes back to the essence of this challenge here, which is as an entrepreneur, pitch an innovative idea that makes the world a better place. And across the last couple of years, we have had some extraordinary winners at our grand finals, including our 2021 national grand final winner, Chloe, who had probably like the simplest idea in the entire world. It was wheat bags. And so Chloe pitched this cool idea for wheat bags that she was sewing in her bedroom at home. And for each wheat bag sold, she partnered with One Tree Planted to have a tree planted. And so in 2021, her prize package was $14,500 in prizes and funding. And Chloe's gone on to launch Youngpreneur Markets. She's at university this year. And so she's actually unlocking other entrepreneurial opportunities for young people, just like she was looking for when she was at school. If we skip ahead, we've also got our winners from Marymount College Eco Beds from 2022. And these young people identified that their dog was basically chewing every single bed that they were getting a hold of. So they found this natural material called Kevlar, which is sustainable, and actually converted it into dog bedding material and pitched that at our grand final in 2022 to win. And then we skip ahead to last year, our winner, Alex from Brisbane South State Secondary College, who was trying to ride his e-scooter to school and struggling to carry all of his stuff. And so actually worked with his uncle, who's a carbon fiber specialist, to create a patented e-scooter trailer that clips onto the back of an e-scooter. My favorite email from Alex was a couple of days out from the grand final where he said, my patent's come through, and I totally mansplained Alex and was like, no, Alex, a patent's something you have to go to a lawyer for. I think you've got the wrong word. And Alex came back and went, no, we've got the patent. And so at 15, Alex pitched his idea in last year's grand final and won with his patented carbon fiber e-scooter trailer. Now, the question is this year's grand final winner in this semi-final? Who knows? All right, for the next hour, it is going to be fast and furious. I'm going to talk for a little bit longer, and then we're going to meet the judges. We've got 5 pitches, at which point the judges will move into the judges' deliberation room and you will have the opportunity to vote for your favourite. Today, we have 5 awesome teams joining us from Investigator College, Sacred Heart in Geelong, Ferny Grove State High School, Sheldon College, and also Kenmore State High School. It's going to be awesome. Each of these teams will follow the exact same structure. They will have 3 minutes to pitch and not a second longer. With 30 seconds to go, they'll hear a little ding that's going to remind them, just like that. Oh, service here is amazing. And then at full time, they will hear this noise, at which point I will come on screen and cut them off in the kindest possible way I can. Now, after that 3-minute pitch, the judges will have 4 minutes to ask questions. Hopefully, it'll be about 1 question each, in order to clarify or sense check anything that the teams have pitched. At the end of the 5 pitches, the judges will deliberate and they will choose one winner from this semi-final, which will go through to our national grand final as a pitching team. They will also choose a runner-up, and that runner-up will also go through to the grand final as a showcase team. And you, my friends who are watching, will have the opportunity to vote for your favourite team. And the team that amasses the most votes will go into a wildcard draw for an entry into the national grand final. It's going to be great and fast and furious. Now, for the people that have the toughest job today, our 3 judges, somehow having to discern from these amazing pitches a winner and a runner-up, can we please welcome Terry, Lewis and Milan to our virtual stage? Give them a big round of applause. Good morning, legends. It is so great to have you here. Now, I had a bio read more than anyone. So rather than read your long, illustrious careers, I'm going to give you 60 seconds to kind of introduce yourselves. I'd also love to know, is there something specific you're looking for in today's pitches? If you could put your finger on the pulse of one thing that you know will impress you out of the pitches today, is there one thing that you're looking for? Terry, as our head judge in our semi-final 1, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about you, and is there one thing you're looking for from our pitching teams today?
Hi, everyone. Terry. I'm hardware and software engineer, tech founder, and exited now. So really enjoyed doing the thing of trying to create solutions to problems out there. And so what I'm looking for is always that really creative answer to a ubiquitous problem we have, and that oomph of someone who can really take it forward, because we all know it's not just about having the idea, it's actually being able to drive it forward that makes the difference.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, Lewis, what about you, sir? What are you looking for today? Tell us a little bit about you.
G'day everyone. Stoked to be here and hear your stories and your pitches to us. I was sitting where you guys are in school only a few years ago, so I'm still a young fella myself, and yeah, started 2 e-commerce businesses, starting a 3rd one at the moment. Grew them to multi 7-figure figures, which is pretty exciting on no business knowledge, haven't gone to uni, any of that stuff. So looking for, like Terry said, something that's unique, outside the box, very creative, and in this day and age, I love AI. So if you got something that's working with AI or working around AI, you'll have my vote.
Lewis, I was not just in school a couple of years ago. I know it's really hard to believe because obviously I look incredibly youthful and I could have attended school only recently. Milan, over to you. Tell us a little bit about you. What are you looking for today?
Morning, everyone, and wishing all the best to all the teams here. So I'm an immigrant, so came here 6 years ago and started a business called FHTS. It's a IT consulting, and like Lois, we are working on AI and specifically safe and responsible AI. And 5 years ago, we started a startup, marketing technology startup called Mocha AI, which is now valued a little over $20 million. So I've been, I think, joined before and looking forward to all the pitches today. I think what I'll be looking at is, are you solving a real problem that exists out there? And if you are solving a real problem, and of the next step is are you the right team to execute it? So yeah, that's what I'm looking for, and wishing you guys all the best.
Amazing. Thanks, everybody. All right. Enough about us. Should we just crack in to these teams and put the real superstars on stage? Our first team joining us from South Australia at Investigator College, we have Deduction Dungeon. Zen, welcome to the semi-final stage. How you feeling, mate?
Very nervous indeed.
You know what? You've got this. We have complete faith in you and your idea. You're going to smash it. We're ready when you are.
Cool. Taxes. One of the most confusing things on earth. According to the ATO, 60% of Australians dislike taxes, saying that they are a burden or a chore. They're hard to learn if you're new to them, and hard to organise, even if you have experience. That's why I, Zen Burgess, a Year 7 student, have come up with a solution to solve the problem of in-education in taxes. An app that turns your taxes into a fun game. This app is called Deduction Dungeon. Let's talk about my competitors. At this moment in time, my biggest competitor is a website I'm sure you are all very familiar with, the ATO website. Next. The ATO website does not keep its users engaged. Next. It uses confusing formats to do your taxes on. Next. How does Deduction Dungeons work? As the year passes, you need to enter all of your information slips in regards to your paychecks. Then you press play. It is that simple. Instead of having to complete some confusing worksheets, all you have to do is enter your information and play. Next. Once you start to play, you'll learn how to do your taxes and how to use them to your benefit. Next. This also happens through NPC dialogue, giving you the whole RPG experience. Next. Studies in educational psychology show that by combining visuals and text can increase understanding and retention by up to 80%, which means it gamifies your taxes. Next. I don't know the ending yet, but you might have to fight. You might have to find the power of the calculator keeper, or you might have to fight a mighty foe to claim the last receipt. You might be thinking, how will I keep the users engaged all year round? This is where we talk about scale up. As the year passes, you need to enter all of your information regarding paychecks and bills, as I said before, but this can get tedious and boring. Even my teacher, Mr. Lane, says he does it for the first 2 to 3 months and just completely gives up. This is why, in future developments, we will give players a mini game to play each time they add a receipt. Just a quick mention to Emma Preston for making these beautiful pictures for me. She's a visual designer. All right, thank you.
Zen, well done, legend. Maybe if I'd had your game when I was at school and growing up, I would not resent doing any of my finances as much as I do. Really loved that pitch, and way to go cracking off, because it's always really hard to go first, and you did a really excellent job of that. I'm going to invite our judges into the room, and our judges get to ask a question to help them understand your idea or your thinking. Lewis, we'll start with you.
Firstly, mate, great job. It was awesome. Great pitch. Who is this designed for? Is this designed for me, the business owner, or is it designed for my accountant or my bookkeeper? Like, who's actually going to be using it?
It's for the player, like for the anyone, like it's Deduction Dungeons. It's kind of just to get rid of and you have to pay someone to do your taxes, so then it helps you do it instead.
Right. So myself as the business owner, I'll be playing the game.
Yep.
All right.
Awesome. Terry.
Hi, fantastic pitch, and again, beautiful slides. You were right. So a question is, how are you going to get people to play it for the first time and do that, and then eventually make it financially sustainable? How are you going to fund your business, and how are you going to get your first customers?
Well, I'm going to get my first customers, by advertising. My mom actually is an advertiser. She does signage and stuff, so I'm going to use that as a resource. And then I'm also going to promote stuff to schools and then get schools to use it and get schools to use it as like a beta version.
Nice work. Milan.
Great presentation. My question is around, are you planning to do any integrations to ATO so you can actually get the basic information of the user?
Pardon?
Are you planning to do any integration with the ATO database so your users, some of the users' information is already in the system?
Yeah, I'm gonna hopefully be able to partner with the ATO because just for security reasons, because I know they already have a decent program with security, and yeah, so then we can also have that stuff in the database.
Great answer.
Well done. Holy, I could not have faced those questions in grade 7. Then amazing work. Give yourself a pat on the back, legend. You can breathe easy. There is something good about going first, right? You can now just like chill out, sit in the lounge, put your feet up. So congratulations. And we're going to zoom into our next pitching team. And so joining us from Victoria, from Sacred Heart in Geelong, we've got Memory Lane. Legends. How are we feeling?
Good.
Excellent. That wasn't a confident good. It was a nervous good. Do you want to try again? Should we redo it? Team, how are you feeling?
Good.
Yes, that fakes some enthusiasm and some confidence. I love it. All right, legends.
Just to let you know, our school bell might ring.
That's okay. Thanks for the heads up. We will ignore the bell. If you need to pause to wait for it to finish, that's also okay too. But we are ready when you are ready.
Next. Hello everyone, my name is Olivia and my partner is Isabel. Unfortunately, Edie and Lottie could not be here today. How can we call it a community if our elders sit in silence longing for a connection? Our elders go completely unnoticed while they sit in a living room out their life with no one to talk to or reflect on their joys of their life with. We have created an idea from our TDU program called Memory Lane, which targets elders people who are suffering from loneliness. Our slogan is nostalgia and wheels, memories, laughter, and good company. Next. Loneliness among elderly people is a significant issue that stems from life changes like the loss of loved ones or reduced mobility, leading to feelings of isolation. Did you know that 1 in 3 elderly people experience loneliness? This isolation can cause depression and anxiety as social interactions is crucial for mental well-being for all ages. Loneliness also reduces life satisfaction, especially when combined with physical health issues. To address this, our program idea, Memory Lane, offers opportunities for social connection, providing a supportive environment for sharing stories and building community, therefore improving the mental health of our elders. Next. Our bus will provide elders with a way to meet and connect with new people and relive their past memories with friends. Most mental health services are online and numerous for younger people. However, there is none targeted to elderly. Each Wednesday, the elders will go on a minibus with 14 other people and visit a place from each of their childhood or past. At the place, they will share the memory that a special place holds for them with the others. They will all have a go at this before they go out for lunch with each other. Our bus will be covered in bright colours to bring them back to their childhood days. We are basically creating an environment that a child would find enjoyable, but for an elder. Elders are often associated with dull, dark colours, which increases their depression. Next. Memory Lane will involve a community partnership bus ride every Wednesday. We will have the cost funded by volunteers by McHarry's each week. We will raise half of the money to purchase the bus while the government will fund the other half. We got this idea from sporting clubs that have raised half of the money and received government funding for the other half. We will reach out to restaurants to help fund the lunch and other community partnerships to fund the fuel. We are relying on our Geelong community. With the help of Linda Wong from One Way HQ in Geelong, who we are meeting with tomorrow, we can develop this idea into a reality. Next. And then these are the logos and cards we handed out to the judges. Thank you.
Way to go, legends. Gosh, everybody's time management has been so good so far. I'm so impressed. All right, you can breathe a little bit easier now. The hard part's done. I'm going to welcome our judges back to ask a couple of questions, or one each, moving forward. So, Terry, we'll start with you this time. Question for the team.
Hi, awesome pitch and really well done. The fact that you've reached out to people already about this. Can you tell us a bit about those conversations and what they told you about how your idea is different and how it would be helpful?
So we have a meeting with Runway HQ tomorrow to like further develop our idea and like expand on it and see how we can like turn it into reality. And then we've talked to like our teachers at school and like how we can like contact like McHarry's because school's already partnered with them. So like going through school to get partnerships. And then from like our local sporting clubs who have like raised money for like new lights or something at their club, we've used that to implement into our funding.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Awesome. Dylan.
Great pitch, guys. Can you talk a little bit about how you are planning to make money? Are you planning to make money, and how are you planning to make money, if so?
Well, it's more for like volunteer based, but if we did need money for like to like actually run the bus, we'd ask for like retirement homes help because they get like an amount of fun in like the retirement villages, and that's mainly where elderly people are suffering from loneliness.
Awesome. Lewis.
Firstly, great pitch, ladies. Absolutely spectacular. Sort of going to follow on from Nilan's question. Are you going to be selling direct to consumer, as in directly to the elderly people, or are you going to be going through aged care homes, retirement homes, and those sorts of facilities?
So we're gonna go through like nursing homes, retirement villages, and then those facilities, and then we're also gonna go through like the elderly people's families, like for them to support like their grandparents and stuff, and then like through like sporting clubs, but like lots of elderly people like go through like bowling clubs and stuff, so we'll go through that and stuff like that.
Yeah, perfect.
Very good. Some really good thinking there, team. And thinking about all those partners and those layers of connection, I think, to reach the target user. So excellent work. You can now put your feet up and chill out because you're out of the hot seat. But we are going to head over to Ferny Grove State High School for period. No stranger to our finals, Ferny Grove. Legends, how are we feeling? Look at that slick setup.
Thank you.
Are we feeling nervous, excited, or both?
Both, I think. Pretty excited, actually. Yeah, like excited.
Cool. I love that. All right, legends. We are so excited to hear your pitch, and we are ready when you're ready.
Nobody should suffer for something that they can't control. Right now, period poverty pressures thousands of Australians to miss school, skip work, or risk their health purely because they can't afford a pad. It's not just uncomfortable, it's undignified, unsafe, and unfair. Next slide. However, access to these products are only a fraction of the problem. A lack of basic sex education around reproductive health and hygiene support leaves many uninformed, ashamed, and confused about their own bodies. Next slide. So we wondered, what if we could supply people with more than just a pad? Our solution is Period, a scalable, sustainable social enterprise providing free reusable period kits plus skill building workshops. Next slide. Each kit includes 2 reusable cloth pads, sewing materials, fabric, and a sex ed pamphlet.
We fund the project through sewing classes focused in a school and community environment, teaching people to sew and care for their pads, equipping them with skills that continue to help beyond our aid. Next slide. Reports from Shattered Dignity highlight that in Australia, 64% of menstruators have struggled to afford period products. It's estimated that the average person who menstruates spends $10,000 in their lifetime on products like pads and tampons, not including pain management. A single one of our pads prevents over 1,300 disposables from reaching landfills, saving each person hundreds per year. In our scalable model, we aim to offer heat packs and storage bags as our enterprise expands. Next slide. Each sex ed pamphlet tackles topics such as abnormal symptoms, expectations of the cycle, types of menstrual products in use, birth control and abortion options, STDs, consent, puberty, washing reusable pads, and helplines. Next slide.
With startup cost of just $372.16, we can produce 120 kits and break even after one paid workshop of 22 students at $15 per person. That's a cost of $2.32 per unit. With overstock, we could run 4 classes of 25. Next slide. That's $1,500 in revenue, enough to cover stock, supplies, scaling, and employee pay. In future, the production of these goods will increase along with employees when we generate enough income. Eventually, a local manufacturer can be hired to reduce costs and labor. Next slide. To sustain a steady flow of paid workshops and income, our startup costs have been fully funded by Arana Leagues Club, who have graciously given us the support we need to produce our first trial packs, with our marketing strategy also utilizing the school network, social media campaigning, and partnerships to reach a diverse audience. Compared to competitors such as Share the Dignity and Luopads, Period offers individuals not only an added sense of security, but addresses underlying issues and provides a simple but self-sustaining solution. Next slide. Because when access disappears, skills stay. Thank you.
Very good. Excellent work. I mean, you practiced that within like 4 seconds of the end. Like, that's always impressive timing. So well done, team. We're just welcoming our judges back into the space. Nalan, we're going to start with you. A question for Period.
Fantastic presentation, guys. I think it covers almost everything. How are you planning to like scale this? I saw you have some partners. How are you planning to like reach out to the communities? Who are you going to work with?
So to scale our business, we first of all have been offered a venue at our school to run classes for our cohort. So that would be our first plan. We give it for free at first so we can offer these. And then from there, once we start to expand and run these classes that people have to pay for, we'll use that income to donate packs and also eventually scale our business enough to have more products that we are able to donate and pass on to others.
Great answer. Well done.
Lewis.
Great job, ladies. Absolutely cracking presentation. Coming from a product online business myself, 2 questions was going to be, where are you going to get them made, and are they actually going to be $3 per unit to produce? And then follow up, how are you going to fulfill these? So how are you going to send them out? Are you going to store them in your garage? Are you going to get a 3PL? You're going to hire out a warehouse? What does that look like that you're going to predict?
Lewis is stacking some questions there. So I think it was, I'm gonna streamline that a little bit. Talk to us about like the product costs and like the storage of the products. So talk to us about where you're going to get the materials from and how you're going to kind of scale that side of things.
So far we've gotten all our materials from a specific website that specializes in fabrics and specializes in fabrics made for things like nappies and pads themselves. So generally that won't change, but we also, in terms of storage, we have our school that's willing to help us with the storage and sending them out and making them themselves. Obviously, fundamentally, beginning as a startup, we'll have to make those ourselves, but over time, as we scale, we can look into production with
Given the fact that we want to start with only making 120, we've made all the base costs for all of our items and products and then divided them by the amount of people we want to donate them for. So by doing that, we've got the cost of $2.32 per unit, which includes all the materials needed per person. And that cost of all the items added up, which is $372, is funded by Arana Leagues Club. So we're funded and we're able to start this business once our items have been shipped. And we will be creating them by ourselves to begin with, so we don't have to pay for labor costs. So we will have spaces to do that together.
But you're going to work out a way to pay yourself because it's really important that you get paid for your time. Terry, over to you.
Wow, super comprehensive pitch. It's hard, as Nilan said, to come up with a question. Can I just ask, it's a bit hard to see exactly what is in the box. Can you just show me what is in the box?
Bring it a little bit closer to the camera.
Tell me what each thing is.
So go through this. Okay,
So first of all, we have our original pamphlet, which shows what our business is, why we're named this, things like that. So it's got all of our details on the inside, and it folds out into all pieces like this.
Right.
And then sewing instructions on this side here. And then next of all, we've got our sex education pamphlet. So we're providing education as well. So it's got things about menstrual cycles, what's unusual, things to look for, etc.
We've also got two, not actual samples, but these are the fabrics that we can provide for the two different layers of the pads. And we supply them, right now we don't have any, but generally we'll provide them with two already made reusable pads and materials like thread and needle, buttons, and scissors.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm over time, but that's amazing.
Thank you.
Awesome. Well done, team. Super comprehensive responses, which obviously shows some really awesome research at your end. Well done. You can breathe easy. We're going to invite our fourth team. Gosh, time flies when one is having fun. We've got from Sheldon College, Spotto joining us.
Hello.
Hello, team. How are we feeling? Look at the slick branding behind you. Looking very professional. Love it. All right. So 3 minutes on the clock. You'll hear a bell with 30 seconds to go. We're so pumped to hear your pitch and we're ready when you are.
Thank you. Thank you. Spotto, this is Matilda. And this is Shamal. One app, one website, all in one service, in one spot. How many of you have struggled with transport? Next. As teenagers, we felt the absence of public transport. While this is minor for us, it raises a question. How hard is it for the less fortunate people who do not have access? Next. Because finding support shouldn't be so hard. Less fortunate Australians lack necessities. Millions face this reality every year. People experience homelessness, low income, unemployment, or family hardship. Support services exist, but they're scattered and hard to find. Next. This isn't just a crisis, it's a pattern, and accordingly to the ABS, over 122,000 Australians experience homelessness. Homelessness isn't just housing, it leads to food insecurity, poor health, and isolation. Next. Our solution is Spotto, an easy-to-use app and website that connects people to essential services like food, clothing, hygiene, housing, and job support. It links directly with charities like Foodbank Queensland, Vinnie's, Orange Sky, and Mission Australia. Next. In the short term, we will introduce a website feature which can be accessed at public library computers and to other public spaces. Through this website, we connect users with routes through Translink that will get them to specific shelters. In the long term, we will gain trusted partnerships with charities and bus companies, allowing us to create our app and bus routes. We also hope to expand to other Australian cities. Short or long term, our mission stays the same, to make life better for others. Next. This is our website, Spotto. Next. It provides bus routes and mapping alongside address information of each location. The website also has a feature where individuals can communicate about their struggles. Next. The app in images has 3 bottom buttons. The bus icon provides bus stations, charities, and routes on a live map, with an option to book rides. The AI search tool tailors results to specific needs of others. The community chat connects people to share experiences, advice, and support with others. Next. Unlike other platforms that focus on just one area, Spotto brings everything together: transport, support, service, and community, all in one hub. Next. We'll promote Spotto through Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and printed posters featuring our website URL. Next. Here's how it works. People access Spotto, which connects them to services. In return, charities sponsor Spotto, funding transport. Next, we've reached out to several charities to become founding partners for $10,000 each. They'll receive 12 months of early access, discounted prices, and launch visibility, helping shape Spotto from MVP to official app. Next. Spotto is free because funding comes from charities, keeping it accessible. Next. The app will cost about $100,000, including $42,500 for AI chatbot, $30,000 for online chat, $22,500 for GPS tracking, and $5,000 in overheads. The bus service will cost about $70,000 each year, which includes 3 drivers and 3 buses and maintenance. Next. Thank you.
Way to go, team. Very slick. I'll invite our judges back into the room to ask some clarifying questions. And Terry, we're going to start with you.
Hi, guys. Thanks. Great presentation. A question to clarifying what it's actually doing. So you're providing the transport, or you're providing the app that tells them the transport that they can get? Can you just clarify?
In the short term, we will first of all launch the website. In the website, they will be directed with bus routes like recommended to them to the specific location. And in the long term, we will launch the app, which will be supported by our partners, which are the charities, which will support like the funding and stuff. And then that will be able to aid with the bus drivers and the buses and stuff.
Right. Okay. And that the buses will then take them to the Orange Skies and Vinnie's places. Okay.
So basically, So basically, it's like the buses are a later addition because obviously it's quite a large cost.
Yep, makes sense. Thanks.
Cool. Milan.
Great presentation, guys. Very comprehensive. So you have already talked to those 4 partners that you mentioned, and they're interested.
Yes, we've talked to 4 partners, and so we've talked to multiple, and we're looking at more charities that we could contact as well.
Fantastic. Well done.
Lewis.
Great pitch, ladies. How are you going to monetize this, and where's your revenue going to come from? You said that's going to be a free app for users. So is that going to come from these fundraisers, donations, support?
So most of our revenue will come from charity partnerships. So it's basically that each charity will spend about $10,000 each year for us to bring the buses to their charities, which using that revenue will create our app and other services.
Perfect.
Amazing. Thanks very much, team. Well done. Strong pitch, strong responses to the questions. Tick, tick, tick. You can take a little bit of a breather now. And I cannot believe it, but we're actually up for our last team. This has gone so quickly. So from Kenmore State High School, I have Guardian Tracker. Team number 5. Legends, how are we feeling?
Good.
Good, thank you.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you've patiently waited for all the other teams, and now you get to be the mic drop pitch for semi-final 1. We're ready when you are.
Next slide, please. Did you know that yearly around 37,000 kids go missing in Australia? 37,000. Think about that. But what if there was an early warning system? A silent personal lifeguard you wear on your wrist. Next slide, please.
Introducing the Guardian Tracker, an innovative wearable technology which we believe is the advancement of child safety. The Guardian Tracker is a multi-purpose waterproof strap band sold on our website, designed to outperform its predecessors. We believe this device has potential to save many lives. Next slide, please.
Our target audience are parents and schools who have kids that need a hero, so let the Guardian Tracker be theirs. Next slide, please.
The Guardian Tracker is a sleek, secure, and functional safety band with an easy slap-on design, live GPS tracking through a mobile app, and a quick SOS alert triggered by 3 taps. Offered in various colors and sizes, it even features a wireless rechargeable battery. Next slide, please.
The free Guardian Tracker app offers a secure pin-lock platform for Guardians with 2 screens, one providing real-time location tracking and another with battery and device status. Next slide, please.
We will donate $2 for every unit sold to the Daniel Morecambe Foundation to support child safety through free education and national events such as Day for Daniel. Next slide, please.
Our research into competitors revealed key drawbacks. Apple AirTags limited to Apple devices and face battery issues. Vision Connect is limited to vehicle tracking, and Giobit charges high monthly fees while struggling with durability and reliability. Next slide, please.
What truly sets the Guardian Tracker apart is its universal compatibility with any smart device, and its ability to operate without Wi-Fi or cellular signals by using commercial satellites. Priced at just $75, it's more affordable than Giobit and Vision Connect, while being more durable than Apple AirTags. Next slide, please.
Constructed from sheeted metal, silicone, and polypropylene, the Guardian Tracker is built for durability and sustainability while meeting customer needs. Next slide, please.
We have gotten positive feedback and approval from many teachers from our school and other schools. Next slide, please.
We'll promote our product on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and use traditional marketing strategies such as billboards. Next slide, please.
Our startup and overhead costs include business registration, marketing, shipping, wages, and GPS modules. With a $2 donation per sale, we make a $2,300 profit for 100 units sold at $75. Next slide, please.
Our ask is that you invest $30,000 to become a crucial part of our mission to save lives. We are asking to not only cover our expenses, but to bring a safer future to many children's lives.
The Guardian Tracker.
Next slide, please.
The Guardian Tracker.
Your world.
Always mapped.
Always protected.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your pitch, team. Great work. All right. So we're going to welcome our judges back for their last round of questions. Lewis, you get the honours of going first, sir.
Great job, gentlemen. Cracking pitch.
Thank you.
Just to confirm, you're going to sell them for $75 a unit.
Yes.
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 Where are you going to get them made, and what's your landed cost? How much is it going to cost you to make them?
It's going to cost us around $50 to make one unit.
50 or 15 1 5?
50.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where are you getting them made? Here or in Australia or
Yeah,
overseas?
in Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
All right,
Cool.
perfect.
Terry.
Hi guys, you've covered a lot of bases there, and particularly impressive your financial analysis. So, is your market? So you're going to be selling them to the parents, I assume. Are they your target?
Parents and
Parents and
schools.
schools.
Yeah, parents in school.
Okay. And so I would have thought that people who have phones will be using their phones to track people. So is the market younger people who don't have phones yet, or tell us
Yeah,
about
mainly.
who's going to do that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's-
not all people have phones, and only Apple has the feature to track other Apple devices. So we're
Mhm.
thinking just if people without phones, this would be good.
Okay.
Oh, Milan.
Yeah, fantastic presentation, guys, especially that wrist slap that you guys did. It was
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
so good.
it was so good.
Yeah.
So because you did a fantastic job, I'm going to ask you a little harder question. So when you are tracking children, security is an important part of that. Have you
Yeah.
guys thought about it? Is your provider handling that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have like a pin protected system, so only the guardian can access the pin and the data.
Guardian or teacher.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Tricky questions from the judges. I love it. Team, well done. You can take a much needed rest because the heat moves from the pitching teams to the judges. Judges, we're going to boot you out of this room gently into a deliberation room for you to make the difficult decision of picking a winner and a runner-up. So we'll see you a little bit later as you depart. In the meantime, everybody viewing, you also have a bit of a tough job ahead of you as well. Our judges get to pick the winner and the runner-up, but you get to vote for your favourite. And that team goes through as a second chance draw into the grand final. So in a moment, right now, there will be a QR code and a link on your screen. Use that and jump in and vote for your favourite team. We'll be back. We'll put some tunes on and let everybody vote away. And we'll be back in about 7 or so minutes with the judges' results. We'll see you very, very soon. Welcome back, everybody. All right, our judges have deliberated. I couldn't see any chairs being thrown or desks being flung, but there was definitely fierce debate in the judging room. So I'm going to welcome them back into the space. Welcome back, Terry. Welcome back, Lewis. Welcome back, Milan. You have the honours of revealing our runner-up first and then our winner. Terry, over to you.
Thank you. And honestly, I listen to hundreds of pitches a year from, the very early stage up to people trying to get millions of dollars in venture capital. And the quality of the pitches here today just blew me away and made it very bloody difficult for us as judges. So I'm going to announce the runner-up now. The runner-up is Deduction Dragon from Investigator College.
Oh, I'm on. Hi.
There it goes in.
Thank you.
Congratulations, legend. You are going to the grand final into the showcase. Well done, my friend.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
You can breathe now. Excellent work. All right, Terry, over to the big kahuna.
Okay, and the winner of semi-final one with a super polished pitch, which really got us all across the line, is Period from Ferny Grove State School. State high.
Press on mute. Wait, I don't know how to get into it.
You're not on mute. You're not on mute. Congratulations, legends. We can hear you.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You guys are going through to the grand final to pitch on stage. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
Great job, ladies. Good stuff.
Thank you so much.
Excellent work. Judges, thank you so much. You had the toughest gig. We appreciate the generosity and also your expertise and your experience that you bring to this. We can't do these events without you. So on behalf of the entire Future Anything team and everybody watching, just a big thank you for your time. I have the official word on the team that has secured the people's vote. And with, well, cracking hundreds of votes in the people's vote, which is pretty remarkable, I can reveal that the team that has won the people's vote is Investigator College's Deduction Dungeon. Well done, Zen. People's vote as well, my friend.
Oh, no way. Let's go. I got 2.
Nice. Congratulations, legend. You walk away with runner-up and also the people's vote. Excellent work today. The people have spoken. Congratulations. Awesome. Well, everybody, I cannot believe it, but an hour of fun has gone fast and furious, but never fear. There is more for you to enjoy. If you'd love to jump in and join us for our grand final, it's being held on Tuesday, the 18th of November at the State Library of Queensland. It's a live event. You can secure physical tickets to join us. It is a sellout event, or we do live stream the entire thing. We would love to see you join us. That aside, this is just but one of 8 semi-final events. If you've had as much fun as I have, we would love to see you join us for the other events. We'll be back in 30 minutes in the same place. We'd love to see you here watching the next cohort of young people betting the future one idea at a time.